I have a crazy XRP Ripple RLUSD freaking maxed out XRP Ripple video here, guys. I have clips, I have news, I have information. Let's get through this. You are going to want to take a look here. We're going to talk about so much stuff here. A lot of stuff happening with BitStamp, new partnership, Silvergate. BitStamp is growing, derivatives, XRP Ledger, Robinhood. Guys, this is going to be fantastic. So, new US admin could boost XRP, XLM, HBAR, Quant, Algorand, Trump cutting crypto taxes. Watch now. Let me play this.
Talking about this, the announcement of Trump saying no capital gains taxes on the US-based cryptocurrency.
Now, I like XRP a lot because I think once the new administration comes in, XRP is going to benefit, and I think it's going to go up a lot over the next year.
I also really like the other coins because I think XRP is going to be the leader. But I also don't want people to sleep on XLM, HBAR, Quant, Algorand. All of these are US based, and I think they will get drug along in this migration. So I'm super excited about the whole sector.
I'm almost certain that Trump is going to either remove capital gains on cryptocurrency or either severely reduce them. Bitcoin is going to cross over 250. I think Ethereum is going to cross over 10,000.
I mean, what he's saying is not too crazy. You know, I don't know, 250 for Bitcoin, maybe 200, but all good, man. You know, I'd love to see 250 because the market would just explode even higher after that. So, wow, if SBI allocates 20% of assets to XRP reserve, the XRP price could skyrocket. So, you know what? We've talked about this a bunch. You know, adding 14 billion or 5 billion to the XRP ledger is not going to make a significant deal on price. Remember, about $2 trillion, give or take, is about $35 with the current circulating supply. So we're going to need to see trillions added, not billions, but any billions does help us finally get to that trillion. So breaking, Mark Yusko discussing on American crypto assets like altcoins, ETFs. So this shocked me the first time I played it. Please listen.
What Trump is doing through this entity that he owns, and it's really his son, but because I don't think Donald really understands this stuff, is buying a bunch of crypto, Bitcoin and Hedera and XRP.
A bunch of things that might be approved for ETFs next year.
Shocking how that works.
Right.
And they're talking about exempting American coins. What the fuck does that mean?
From capital gains.
From capital gains. So here's the thing. As much as I hate, and I do hate XRP and Cardano because there's no there. There's no developers. There's no nothing. And look, Brad Garlinghouse he's smarter than me. He's richer than me because he built a big old scam that's working. And no one likes when I say that, but there's no there. And Circle, which actually has a real stablecoin, $42 billion of value, real, backed up by dollars, which is why a strategic Bitcoin reserve would be good for the dollar. Not bad, but real has about a $5 billion market cap. XRP, fully diluted, which has like 50 million in their stablecoin, has $170 billion of value. It's just because this is likely to happen. So I think Trump.
You ever put your foot in your mouth and you realize that the more that you're talking, the more like an asshole that you sound? That's kind of how I felt when I listened to Mark Yusko. I don't really like Mark Yusko. I think he's very opinionated on only things that he's bought into and he likes. I don't think he really understands XRP and the ecosystem that's being built out. How could you deny all of the banking partnerships and the infrastructure? You know, Medico, RLUSD. Look, RLUSD has been out for what, like 3 days? It's got $50 million already in 3 days. Okay. Yeah, Tether's been out for 10 years. Okay, let's see what it looks like over the next few years, Mark. I don't know, man. Mark Yusko doesn't seem like somebody that really cares about the truth of what's going on in the crypto space. He only cares about his own financial status. He only cares about his own gravitas. And, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'll let you decide what you think about what he said. Let me know in the comments if you agree with Mark Yusko. Also, guys, I've seen this being floated around. Government shutdown, SEC shutdown, whatever, right? This government shutdown before, government reopens before. They're trying to figure out a deal on, you know, the next financing plan for the United States for what it looks like over the next year. The problem that you're having right now is that Elon Musk came in and he wants to raise the debt ceiling, right? Republicans got into power because they were talking about us not spending as much money. And the first thing Elon Musk wants to do is raise the debt ceiling. What do you think he's doing that for? Okay. All right. We'll see. What they're trying to do here is they're trying to push through more tax cuts for the 1%, That should be a lot of fun having regular people pay those. But that's what's happening right now. And that you had a bill that both Republicans and Democrats agreed on. Is going to be signed. Elon Musk came in, put a knife into the bill. And I've seen a lot of strange comments about that on Twitter. I don't think people really understand what's in these bills, but all good. We're going to find out. Massive bullish momentum behind XRP and Ripple, explained brilliantly by Ryan Musum of BitStamp today. SEC headwinds dispute, DeFi and XRPL meme coins mania, RLUSD launch, and so much more. Let me play.
XRP has kind of come from. Do you have any predictions on XRP for 2025?
That's a great question. I should caveat and say that I actually entered the crypto market through XRP back in the day. It was like the first crypto asset that I found. It was like,
there you go.
This is going to change the way the world functions. So I have a soft spot in my heart for XRP. We're really excited about XRP. It wasn't in one of our predictions necessarily, but I do believe XRP has just been held back so significantly by being, the focal point of the SEC for many, many years. And now that we're going to see, that headwind dissipate, I think XRP has a really strong setup. We talked about the stable coin that they just launched that now has 50 million plus in market cap. I know people are excited about DeFi that's happening on top of XRP. I even saw some of the meme coin mania that's happened on Solana and on Ethereum. I saw some talks of that on Twitter, that will bleed into the XRP market. And so I do think that you have this regulatory cloud that's evaporated over XRP, and that's obviously led to some strong price performance. And then you have actual real developments and innovation happening. And you mentioned partnerships with institutions. I think all of those could drive XRP higher. If a potential XRP ETP comes to market, that's obviously another catalyst where you're going to have institutional capital flowing in and easier access to XRP for investors. So I'm really excited about XRP. I think it's in a great spot going into 2024. It probably hasn't been in this great of a spot since pre-2020.
Going into 2025. I think the guy got his dates mixed up, but it's all good. Black Swan Capitalist says EU exchanges must delist USDT by December 30th under MiCA. MiCA is a new crypto regulation bill going into effect in Europe. It goes into effect at the end of this year on December 30th. USDT, goodbye. Now, let me ask you a question. There's our crypto exchanges in the European Union. If they can't use USDT against token pairs, what are they going to use? They probably will use USDC. And I believe they're going to use RLUSD since they are the most highly regulated stablecoins. Also, you have BitStamp is building derivatives exchange on the XRP Ledger and is being acquired by Robinhood in 2025. Also, take a look at this. BitStamp new partnership with Silvergate Bank, crypto regulation, and BitStamp's growing presence in the U.S. Here is kind of what this looks like. So it says BitStamp is a Ripple ODL enabled exchange, and then you have sample digital asset payment using XRP. So you have payment originator, X Rapid Service BitStamp. You have XRP in the middle. You have Bitso on the other side. And then, of course, you have the bank and then the payment beneficiary, exchange USD for XRP, withdraw XRP to receive exchange. 4 is XRP settled across XRP Ledger. 5, exchange XRP for MXN, and then initiate local rail payout in MXN. So about 6 seconds, and then total transaction time about 2 minutes, brought down from a few days. Also, BitStamp partnership with Ripple launched crypto derivative trading for top 30 global banks. The banks will offer crypto services to their clients. Let me play this 16 seconds.
We hope to cooperate closely with Ripple there as well. In final stage of integration of really some top 30 commercial banks globally on BitStamp as a service. So this commercial banks will offer crypto through BitStamp. So we hope to cooperate.
All right. And then we also have this here too. This is kind of XRP BitStamp provides liquidity through transactions from wallets. Here you have Alice, you have Charles, and you have Edward here. They're all trying to do something. This is an illustrative example of the Ripple network. Each credit link is tagged with 2 values, A and B, whereas A denotes the current credit and B denotes the upper bond. The edge lower bond is always 0. Numbers within parentheses denote the amount of XRP owned by each user. So this looks a little complicated how all this works, but it's all good. And then if you want to read this extra stuff about how this is supposed to be set up, please do so. And then Edward Farino put this out. Boom. Game over. XRP, Bank of America, Santander, Unicredit, Standard Chartered, Westpac, and Royal Bank of Canada all joined Ripple to create an alternative to SWIFT. So here it is under the global money movement. Let me just see what kind of document. It doesn't really tell us where this came from. He did put a source here. Oh, so this is a Deloitte paper Actually, this is actually, Deloitte is one of the big four. So very trustworthy in the information that they put out. A lot of financial institutions globally rely on Deloitte's expertise. Banks, including Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, Santander, Unicredit, Standard Chartered, Westpac Banking Corporation, and Royal Bank of Canada recently joined with Ripple to create a possible alternative to SWIFT. Now, listen, the SWIFT system, yes, they do have a conglomerate on, current payments around the world, but there are other technologies that have been built and put into place over the last decade that banks are really looking at to use in all their payment infrastructure. The reason that it hasn't really gone the way that we want it to just yet is because we need regulation, right? You're talking about a lot of American banks in this list. The American banks need to feel confident that they can use crypto and a stablecoin in their payment infrastructure, and they won't have a visit from the SEC, right? Ripple is still being sued. Brad and Chris are still being sued by the SEC. So until that's resolved and banks have the regulation that they need, this could very well play out the way that we hope it will do. If you want to take a look at this, here's a document called Structured Finance Industry Group, the SFIG, Applying Blockchain for Securitization, and it's by Deloitte. You can look this up if you'd like. Also, here just to finish off, XRP, this is from Crypto Bulls. He said, XRP is doing exactly what it did in 2017, break through the retrace, build a solid foundation on top. Then the next leg up, $6 to $40 are coming if we continue to repeat the pattern. Could you imagine $6 to $40? That would be incredible, man. I would be loving it. $40, you are looking over $2 trillion for the XRP ledger. Man, we're talking about a 250K Bitcoin. We're talking about a $5 trillion Bitcoin, right? So is it really crazy to think another asset won't go to 2 trillion or 3 trillion following Bitcoin? I think it's very well possible. Will it be XRP? You need to let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. Listen, can the seal stay? Do you like him? Does it weird you out? Let me know down in the comments. Did you like the video? Did you share the video with anybody you know? Merry Christmas. Have a safe travel. I love you all. Thank you for making 2024 a truly memorable year for me. This has been an incredible journey, and I owe it all to you. I'll see you next time.